Can you even see me? Am I in the shot?
Here, let me look.
Oh, look.
Oh my god, I'm looking.
Look. Can you see Ditto?
Yeah, I see you and the note. I see everything.
Everything. This is beautiful set design. This is done by me.
Beautiful set design. So beige and so red.
So beige and red, and it got Ditto.
Hello.
That is so I can plug in memory cards
For
to
porno.
my stupid ass computer that doesn't have any other. There's only 2 like slots on the top, and they're both USB. Welcome to No Friends podcast.
Yeah, no friends.
It's a podcast because that's what we say. Anytime you're talking and you don't want to edit and you're lazy, you call it a podcast. This is experimental, so right now we're gonna watch Twins of Evil. I got it on a Blu-ray at the library.
In old Gothic Europe, they had 2 burning passions: witch hunting and devil worship.
Twins of Evil.
That's what we're going to be doing today. You want to read the back?
No, we're not watching it.
2 beautiful identical twins, orphaned identical twins, Maria and Fredia. So basically,
we're not watching that.
This movie is about the actual Playboy bunnies, centerfold Playboy bunnies that play twins, vampire twins. It's from 1971, and sounds great.
We're not going to be watching that.
Okay, we actually we did some pre-stuff. We pre'd. Yeah. And we each put in 3 topics that we thought we could discuss in this box. So we're gonna take them, and it's called the grab bag. I'm gonna try to find it. It's gonna be easy to tell which one did which because we all did it in very distinct sizes.
That's fair.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start.
Not only that, the handwriting too.
Well, we can't skip unless everybody decides.
No skips. Throwing up puke stories.
Oh.
Puke
Is that you?
Stories? Yeah.
All right, I got a puke story.
Here, give me the trash.
It's not my. Well, it is toward my puke story. So this is my brother, Nick. He was like 6 or younger. He ate some of my grandpa's cigarettes. And then he got really sick. I don't know. He's a kid, and he got really sick. And then we got in the car, and I was sitting right next to him, and he projectile vomited all over my face and my
Why was he 6 and eating cigarettes?
He might have been younger than that, or maybe older than that.
Did you also puke when he puked on you?
No. It was gross. I remember being all sticky.
Do you ever get nauseous when somebody else is getting sick?
No.
I don't. I don't get nauseous.
I do if it's my kids or if it's someone that I know. But if it's a random stranger, it's fine.
I have a strong stomach when it comes to saying gross shit. But yeah, I do.
Oh, strong stomach.
I don't vomit at all. I don't have.
I
don't have a weak
problem.
disposition. I guess was that what they call it? Not disposition.
Yeah.
Stomach. I have a really strong stomach. One time we were out on the town
and you puked.
And no. Every time I'm taking my, it turns into a fucking. She rolled down the window so that she could puke.
See what my grandma needs.
Oh my god! Break.
Hello. Hello?
So my grandma pocket dialed my wife. She doesn't know what that means, though. She's like, oh my god, how did this happen?
Oh my god. Anyways, so she rolls down the window, so she's gonna puke out the window, but she doesn't know when you puke, you puke.
Yeah.
You puke, guys. Okay.
Don't puke against the wind ever.
She puked against
Write
the wind.
that down if you're watching this. Don't puke against the wind.
They're back in the face and all in the back window of my car. Just the whole thing just covered in.
Oh, we gotta bleep out those names.
Oh, yeah. Bleep out these names. Bleep, bleep. Sorry
I'm not editing this shit. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm calling y'all out.
I gotta edit because I have to fucking sync this fucking piece of fuck.
Well, not only that, I think we should edit out the grandma.
You don't think that all of the stuff that we're going to be talking about in this episode is going to be completely gold?
I don't know. Maybe. It might be. I don't know.
Anyway, I'll bleep it out.
It's funny.
And I'll bleep out all the
No, back and clean it later. It's fine. We're not, I don't hate her or anything. But yeah, so everybody was all puked up. I was still just hungry, and I wasn't even drunk. And so I made them all go to McDonald's afterwards, and we ate McDonald's in that same car.
Very good.
Yeah, it was very nice.
I got a very important question for you, Marlon.
Yes.
Can you give me a beer from the fridge over there, and the bottle opener's on the top? I think. You can give me a surprise me. Isabella, do you have any puke stories?
Too many. Are we talking about like me puking, other people puking that I've been accustomed to? So
whoa! I don't even need a bottle opener.
Yeah, not even. You don't even need it.
So I think the worst puke story that I was personally there to witness, and it was me, unfortunately, was the time that I had the flu in 5th grade, I want to say, in Montana. And my mom at the time didn't believe that I had the flu. She thought I was faking it so I could get out of school. So as I was being forced to eat breakfast, I puked into my hands because she wouldn't let me go to the bathroom. And then she thought I was still faking it, so I had to, clean up afterwards and...
What a bitch!
Yeah. I got one more puke
story. It was just really gross because it just kind of came out of my hands and dripped down and everything. So it was just
when I was a new drinker, which wasn't too long ago, I drank way more vodka than I should have.
Oh god!
She was there. We're all there.
No, I was asleep.
Wait, no, I got so drunk and I kept drinking. I was basically, I was like I said, I was a new alcoholic at the time, so I didn't really know.
He's a baby alcoholic.
Baby boy, so I was I was at the point where I was feeling real good. I was and I'm basically, my mind was I want to feel like this forever, so I just kept pouring shots.
Oh my gosh.
And then I went way out and I puked all over the carpet, and I thought I cleaned it all up, but I guess I didn't. And
the reason why we know he didn't clean all up is at the time we had 2 dogs, and the next morning I come out and in the carpet there was little holes, and the dog had licked/eaten the vomit out of the carpet because it was so delicious to him.
It was.
And I was why does this carpet smell like vomit? And secondly,
I probably had some McNuggets. Alright, next topic.
Oh my gosh.
That was a good topic. Weird fucking stories. Is that yours?
Yeah. Steven Universe newest episodes / predictions of new episode / favorite things.
Wow. I haven't even watched any of the new ones.
That's more than one topic.
Can we talk about
Let's talk about Steven Universe.
I fucking...
Spoilers for Steven Universe!
Fucking hate that storyline, because think about it. She's a fascist-ass dictator that went into hiding, that ditched all of her army for some selfish-ass reasons. Why? To go fuck around on her.
They explained that in the newer episodes.
To fuck. I just know, I thought it was funny when people were freaked out about it, because it was very obvious to me.
Yeah, his reasoning to me and our mutual friend Danielle was just oh yeah, the pink gem is the other pink gem.
No, my thing I always say is it's really surprising that the pink one was the pink one the whole time, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
She's pink!
It's dumb. I don't know. I don't like Rose Quartz. She's not a sympathetic character to me. She's the same as
To be honest with you, I think Steven Universe sort of peaked a while ago, maybe 2 seasons ago, maybe even 3, and then it's sort of been down. That's not saying it's a bad show.
Well, you also haven't watched the last 30 episodes.
Yeah, but the other episodes are...
The last one you watched, and you watched them in succession, was the After I Am My Mom.
Those are pretty good, but it's there's not a lot... It seems like they're stretching out a very, a flimsy-ass story. They have this really thin-ass script, and they're spreading it as far as they can out.
Yeah, I don't think Rebecca Sugar has a really concise idea or story structure of almost anything. Because literally, Lars and whatever
Sadie.
Little chubby girl is,
Sadie.
They've had the same episode of Lars trying to become more than just a stupid guy 3 times. That episode has happened 3 different times. She'll have her realization of I love Lars is so amazing, blah blah blah, and then the whole episode will go around with Sadie trying to figure stuff out about Lars and being very oh, Lars is more than what he seems, and then at the end it's yeah, Lars is more than what he seems, we're gonna be a real couple. And then it starts all over again.
But I think the reason why is because each character in Steven Universe has their own positives and negatives. And I feel the same way about Rose Quartz, and I feel if both of you motherfuckers were caught up, just kidding. But no, if you're caught up on it, you'd see why there's no one in Steven Universe in that whole place that's supposed to be inherently evil or inherently good. They have a good mixture. And the problem with Lars is even though he really likes Sadie, is you can tell he has extreme anxiety, especially around the popular kids, the cool kids, whatever. And in the later episodes, you see him trying to bake, and he's afraid that everyone's gonna hate what he makes and think that he's stupid, and he can only really be himself around Sadie and occasionally Steven. And I think that's why they keep showing that Sadie and Lars thing, is because Lars knows that he likes Sadie. It's kind of obvious, but the problem is he can't like his anxiety, I think, gets in the way, and I think he is getting better over time. But I think like it's still a big
I missed the episode where Steven had a band with himself from other Stevens.
That was so beautiful. He's like, the boat's too fat. He's like, Dad can't.
It used to be a cute show, and I guess it just I had to mature. Whatever.
It still is too. I think Rebecca Sugar, like she knows. I think she has like the story down, like not to the exact detail, but I think she's like, I want to start with this, and I want to end with this.
I always wonder why they put it on hiatus so much, is because she's trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
No, it's Cartoon Network. No, like she has like episodes and episodes out, like waiting for it. Yeah, that's what she said. She said she's literally just waiting for Cartoon Network.
All right, good topic. Next.
I think it's well, hold on. I think if it's a good show that they would just put it on because they wouldn't be against making money, and I think Rebecca Sugar is a bunch of bullshit. Sorry, I'm sorry, not sorry.
I like Rebecca Sugar.
I feel like Steven Universe is one of Cartoon Network's like highest grossing shows right now. It has the most followers. It has the only problem is they can't get enough, like their airtime is so sporadic that it's hard for people to actually watch it on Cartoon Network on cable. So a lot of people wait for
I don't think people
Hulu,
watch
Netflix,
TV
YouTube,
like scheduled TV anymore.
Yeah.
So I think most people are waiting for it to come on Hulu, and it never fucking does. So maybe they're waiting for Hulu to catch up.
I say if it's good, it'll be good, and it'll be on there. I mean, Gravity Falls was on Cartoon Network.
I don't like Gravity Falls.
They never stopped until when they actually had to wait and made another season.
Gravity Falls is on Disney.
Disney?
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network?
No, Gravity Falls is on Disney Channel.
I think they'll play it if it's good, if it gets viewership.
That's why it's all about, what's the show that's really good now? Garfield, The Next Generation. Okay, next.
Okay, fine. Oh my god.
You picked 2. Pick it up. No one's say.
No, let's see what that one was.
No, throw it in. Throw it in. You can't leave. You got one. Fine. No, you already read it. What is it? You got it. You read it. You fucking read it.
I didn't read it.
No, you read it!
It's going away forever.
Oh. What is it?
I don't know.
Let me see.
You gotta put it back in the thing.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, I'm getting 10 of them.
This is it.
Mambo number 5.
Dun.
What is
dun, it? Dun, 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 dun. Everybody on the let's ride. Did you ever hear like the fucky Disney version of that? Like they played it on Radio Disney? Oh shit. It was like with the Mickey Mouse characters.
What?
Yeah, it was Mambo number 5 but with Mickey Mouse characters.
It's when Mambo number 5 was on top of the world.
That's such like an early 2000 song.
Mambo number 5 Disney version.
Oh god. Disney? I don't know if I want to see it.
I'm gonna get copy. It's not. There's nothing. We're gonna get copyright strike for this.
Oh, maybe you should pause it.
I don't care. I'm not gonna make money out of this video anyway.
3, 4,
Candy Store.
Well, okay, last one.
Okay, wait, no, we got more. Mambo number 5 also, they did a Fox Kids version.
What?
Yeah, pretty good.
So every network just did their own version because they were like, oh, he's bitter.
No, they probably maybe it was WB. WB, probably. Kids WB.
Ew.
Yeah, Kids Bop version. Oh, God. We're going down a rabbit hole. I didn't even expect us to go down this far.
Mambo number 5, it was a slapper. It was a banger.
Here we go.
And now it's back.
I'll put it up on the screen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starting right now, see Bega live on the Kids WB Snow Jam with brand new show.
Okay, you get the tools now. I'm done with it. No.
3D Pokemon!
Oh god.
Oh look, he did the. Okay.
Is that the actual singer?
Yes.
Alright,
there's multiple ones.
I'm sure he was fucking happy to do all of those. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5.
Please no more, Chris. I'm gonna kill you.
Lou Bega live.
Pokemon.
Alright.
That's great.
Alright,
it's Pokemon. It's in Pokemon.
Pokemon.
It's like when they used to be like, oh shit, I got one out on accident. It's like when they used to have those things where you're talking on the news
Lou Bega, Mamba number 5.
Bega with a B.
Go down that rabbit hole for a couple hours. I gotta check this fucking thing every now and again. What? critique 1978 Japanese Spider-Man series.
Have you seen it?
It's
only 7 minutes long.
I'm aware of it.
Look.
When is this?
This is the 1978.
I'm not watching all this.
You don't have to watch it.
It's like it's like Super Sentai in here.
What is this?
Yeah.
What is this?
Spider-Man from 1978, but in Japan.
I have seen
came
this.
out like silly strings.
Is he gonna be in the new episode, the new movie?
I wish. Look, he has a mobile, a Spider-Mobile. And it's not even a full car, it's like a go-kart.
It's just like Power Rangers. What the hell is that?
Yeah, it kind of is like
it's Kuruneko.
Dude, can't get away from that bitch. This is not a place where Spider-Man should be at all.
Look at.
So is this the only episode they ever had?
No, there's a whole bunch of them, but this is one.
Alright.
Wait,
My critique is, it's cool, it's Japanese.
I thought we had to keep playing it.
No, you don't have to keep playing
watch that whole thing.
No, but I thought... Wait, did you record it the whole time?
Yeah, it's been recording.
Yeah, it's been recording.
All of our reactions are pure. Hopefully he'll be on that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. What a dope-ass movie. Am I right?
Yeah,
it kind of reminded me of, like, the Power Rangers with the villain.
This? That's what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, well that's what it was. It was called Super Sentai.
I have 5 movie posters in this room. Speaking of Power Rangers, Baby Driver, Wonder Woman, Logan, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and 2017 Power Rangers. So
Power Rangers was a good movie.
Well, speaking of his movie posters, if he shows you later the Baby Driver poster, since it had the one guy Kevin Spacey on it, he took duct tape to make sure it's
he's out of there.
He's out of there. He's gone.
But, yeah, he's
gone.
All right, next.
Bye, baby.
Thank you so much for. Oh, no one's pulled any of mine yet. Oh no, okay.
2 pizzas, 1990.
Two pizzas.
No, let me.
Okay, tell us the story.
So today we took our children and Marlon to Peter Piper.
We took our children,
which is I don't know, is it a local chain
or
is it everywhere?
Is like maybe not everywhere, but it's not.
Well,
here.
it's okay. So it's pretty much like a Chuck E. Cheese, but without like a mascot.
No, there used to be that
Peter
dragon.
Piper has a dragon.
Not anymore. It just has that shitty like new logo. Have you seen the new logo? Where it's just a bunch of like fucking vector shapes, like slammed together. Did you see it?
Well, it was supposed to be pizza slices.
It looks awful, but yes.
Well, anyways, yeah. So that's what Peter Piper's is, and they had a deal going on where it's 2 large one topping pizzas for $19.99, and that's literally what Chris wants to talk about.
Yeah, 2 pizzas. Can you imagine that? Before we started doing this, my idea was to just talk about that deal alone for 2 hours.
There's no way we could do that for 2 hours. I couldn't do that for 2 hours. It was a good deal, and it was funny after like 7 times.
The pizza was greasy as fuck, though.
It was so good. I'm sorry,
we're at 21 minutes. I'm gonna stop it.
Okay.
We're back and gayer than ever.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Okay. So now we're gonna watch Twins of Evil 2.
No. Put it away.
They look alike. They dress alike.
It's on Blu-ray.
Here you go, Marlon. Your turn.
Can you believe I got this on Blu-ray, dude?
Got new season predictions. Oh, Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. They're probably gonna have some more sex.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, okay, so have you guys seen that 5-second clip of the...
I heard about it.
Like,
I think my brother was telling me about it and like, what happened. Yes.
So literally, it's just Sansa greeting Jon and Daenerys and Brienne of Tarth, and when they go into Winterfell, and she's like, the kingdom is yours, my grace, or something like that. And that's it. That's all you see. So, but the thing is like, you don't see Arya, you don't see Bran. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. If Jon's family is going to be welcoming of Daenerys, if the people of the North are going to be welcoming of Daenerys. It's also going to be interesting what's going to happen with like the wall, since that fucking crumbled.
He's banging the brother. They're going to welcome him.
No, he's banging his aunt, and technically Sansa, who he thought was his half sister, is really his cousin. I guess that's because
spoilers.
Not spoilers if you've seen it within the last 2 years.
John equals what's his face and what's his face plus
basically that what makes me kind of upset and kind of grossed out about the whole like
incest.
Yeah, incest thing. It just like reminds me of like a Pornhub title, like blonde aunt fucks.
Has boat sex.
Anyway, I'm excited for Game of Thrones. I don't really know any predictions. I don't really like to do that. But I don't know if they're going to be I don't think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a big letdown.
I feel like however it ends, it's either going to be, like, half the fans are going to be really excited about how it ends, and the other half is going to be very disappointed. But I mean, like, if they end on a good or even, like, a slightly positive note, there's going to be, you know, the fans that are that's not how Game of Thrones goes.
Where do they go?
I don't know where they go from here because they've been off the books for a while now. But I want to know what the fuck is wrong with Tyrion and why did he look so sad that he was banging Daenerys on the boat?
He probably just feels like it's going to cause problems later, which
probably
is. Yeah.
He doesn't have sex anymore.
Also, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Sansa. I'm interested to see if she gets married.
I want him to marry Tyrion again. Yes,
but the thing is, like, I don't want her to have to feel like she has to marry anyone.
Phoenix from.
Oh my god, no.
That's gonna be awful. Don't fucking watch it. It's awful.
It's already owned by Disney now, isn't it? So it'll be fine.
No, don't.
Maybe they'll reboot the X-Men and it'll be good.
Don't worry about it.
X-Men's so hit and miss because, like, I love First Class and I love Days of Future Past and I fucking love Logan a lot. But all the other ones, except for maybe X2, but even that's not that good, they all suck.
Because the Singerverse is kind of terrible. And Bryan Singer's also an awful person. And also, don't fucking watch... It's not even going to be good.
Speaking of comic books, movies, and shitty directors, do you know the guy who directed 500 Days of Summer? Do you know that movie?
Yes, I do.
Do you know he also directed the fucking Amazing Spider-Man movies?
Yeah.
God, was it like Mark Webb? Mark Webb!
Yeah, because he had a Webby name.
Okay, your turn.
Okay.
That was good. I'm excited, as always.
Jeff Bezos.
Oh.
I don't care. I
don't know. My thing is I'm just mad that, like, it seems like the internet on whole is really mad at, like, his wife for some reason. And they're like, oh, of course, like, she gets half his money, but she didn't do anything. And the thing is she did do a lot for Amazon and for Jeff Bezos. She was the one that was making money while they were trying to, you know, get Amazon up and running. She was like a hedge fund or something kind of person. And then she also was the one that not only did she make the money while Amazon was still on its feet, but then she was like one of the top people and executive people that was helping make it. And the fact that Jeff Bezos cheated on his wife with his friend's, like, you know, wife for 8 months until recently, like, it's kind of
what bullshit. A shit show.
Also, his current girlfriend looks really gross.
It doesn't matter because now Bill Gates is the richest man in the world again. He's like, if anyone has to be the richest man in the world, it might as well be me. It might as well be Bill Gates. Have you seen Bill Gates' YouTube channel?
No.
It's fucking dope.
Have you seen Jack Black's?
Yes.
Jablinski. He doesn't do any games. He's got 1 million subscribers and he only has like 3 videos.
He has 3 million subscribers right now.
Well, he is Jack Black. I guess he sort of earned it some other time.
Yeah.
All right. This is your turn?
No, it's yours.
Go.
2002 NBA champs.
No.
I gotta look up I think that's the Lakers, but I don't know. Let me check.
Why do we care?
Because it's important. This is history, dude.
History.
I have my Pornhub.
Wait,
are you serious?
What?
You're gonna skip this?
No, I'm just getting the papers ready.
What?
We're getting ours, boy.
Champs. No, not the 2.
Oh my god, really? Okay, cool.
What's yours? Oh no.
I don't want to talk about that.
No.
Don't talk about either of these.
Well, read one of them, but I'm still looking up to the 2002.
Toy Story 4. I don't care. It's I don't care.
I feel like Toy Story 3 did a really good job at ending the franchise, and I feel like this is obviously just money grab.
Yes, really the Los Angeles Lakers swept the New Jersey Nets, and then the Spurs beat the Nets the next year, so...
Nice.
Cheers to that.
Okay, mine is turn the goddamn lights off when you're not using them. So I feel like this was written by Chris, but maybe, because I don't know. It feels like something like your parents say to you, like, turn the goddamn lights off.
You should turn off the lights. If you're not using the lights.
Reason why
says the person who has the Christmas lights.
Well, because we're using them.
We're
using them. It's called lighting. She doesn't understand set design, bro.
Oh, man.
Should I divorce her?
You wouldn't have red lights on if you're trying to do set design.
That's not true. Have you ever heard of bi lighting? That's gay lighting, like literally. It's actually.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, very good. So you turn the lights off when you're not using them. I feel like we went down. We ended on a low note. What did you get? Toy Story 4.
Toy Story. I don't want to talk about Toy Story.
It's gonna be okay. So in theaters this year for Disney, there's Lion King the remake.
Ooh, I'm excited
Dumbo,
about that. I am so excited.
Toy Story 4, and then
Dumbo looks
more.
stupid, but Lion King
Aladdin.
looks amazing.
Dude,
those shitty movies.
Can you tell me?
Yes.
Can you tell me why anybody likes Dumbo? It's so fucking creepy.
My mom.
It's also really racist.
My mom liked it.
Yeah, like the original one was like super racist. Not even like a little racist. Not like, oh, Disney. Like, you were like the racist of your time. Like, no. Like, it is very racist.
They just had like black slave workers. What's so racist about that?
Oh my god. No, it was worse than that. And like those crows, and it's like their whole everything.
Caricatures.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't think it's also directed by the worst director ever, Tim Burton. Fuck that.
What?
Yeah.
No, Tim Burton style Dumbo.
Well,
that's gonna be fucking
He already
stupid.
tried with the fucking Alice in Wonderland, which I hate Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, Alice in Wonderland was bad. No, but I'm really excited about Lion King. I know it's probably going to make me sad because it's not going to live up to the original, but the fact that Seth Rogen, Beyonce, Childish Gambino's in there, like
Donald Glover's in
there. Oh yeah, Donald Glover.
So first of all, why make it? If just like basically they're going.
It's a cash grab.
Yeah. But you think they could make they could make way more money if they just re-release the original? Did you think? Because they wouldn't have to do anything. They could just release it. I would watch it. I would watch it like a few times to see the fucking Star Wars.
If they released it, like
if they just re-released it, like remastered it and re-released it like for Blu-ray, 4K.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, why wouldn't you?
No, I think some people would to be like, "Oh, kids, this is what I watched as a child."
It's exactly what they're doing now. Why do they want to see another one?
They're trying to make a new one. That's what they've been doing for years.
It's really awful. But
Aladdin.
I watched the Beauty and the Beast one. It was
that was.
Oh, I was subjected to watching it in a waiting room when I took my grandma to the doctor, and like, goddamn. But what's her face? What's her name? Emma Watson's the worst singer ever.
I love her, but yeah, it was
She's so bad. You know that one song where it's like the beginning where it's like, oh, I want something more or whatever. She's singing on the singing like it's a sweeping orchestra and there's like fucking beautifully composed like song and she's like in the hills and there's wind blowing around. She's fucking like and when Emma Watson does it, she's like on a goddamn porch.
Okay.
And she's just like walking around, just like,
no,
my washing machine.
Sit down.
I want more than that.
No, but can we talk about who they casted as Gaston? That was a brilliant choice. Like, oh my god.
I don't even know who the hell that is.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who he was, but he was so beautiful. He played him so well.
Because that other...
But he was beautiful.
The whole thing, like, I guess it's sort of shot like I would imagine a stage play looks like.
Well, that's
because
what it's supposed to be, right?
It's so static. All of the shots, I mean, like, Beauty and the Beast is not... like that. The animated version is like an amazing, like composed, like very beautifully rendered.
Okay,
not rendered, but
I'm
like animated.
really fucking confused because they started this string of like live remake movies since Into the Woods and that was Cinderella, but they didn't have any of the Cinderella songs.
I actually sort of like it wasn't Cinderella. It was Into the Woods is a thing that exists.
Yeah, but it wasn't Cinderella.
But it's not just Cinderella.
Yeah, it was like
a bunch of.
It was like all the fairy tales.
Okay, that one confused the shit out of me. So whenever Beauty and the Beast came out,
that one.
I thought that we were gonna come up with new songs and new scores and new like everything. And when I realized that it was just gonna be all the same old songs, I was just like. Why make the fucking movie then? We should have just seen the play version of it. That's so dumb.
And like, it's just so boring.
Well, what made me sad is talking about like movies from the 90s and like 80s even being remade is Mulan apparently. It's not going to have any of the songs. And I feel like if you are going to take old songs, that's fine as long as you get the good ones and you do it good. But, like, make a man out of you. The fact that they're not having that in the new Mulan movie makes me very sad.
Do we need to see it? Do we need to see it again? I feel like if they're going to do Mulan, why don't they make it like a fucking gritty-ass war movie?
Dude, Mulan was my fucking favorite movie as a kid. That and Pocahontas.
Maybe they could put Will Smith as Mushu, too.
Oh,
He'd probably play a better Mushu than a genie.
Aladdin, Will Smith is Aladdin. Oh my god. Will Smith's career, like, I love Will Smith, but what he's doing now, it's like... He's trying to be the cool dad. It's
unfortunate
cool.
because his son is now a little bit cooler than him, which is real weird to say.
Oh yeah,
because like his music is pretty dope. Like it's not.
I haven't heard the son's music since he did that thing with Justin Bieber for like the Karate Kid.
I really like Jaden Smith.
He's got some. He's pretty artistic, I'd say. Anyway, is there anything else we want to talk about? If you want to watch Twins of Evil 2.
No. We don't want to watch
Tell me if you guys, in the comments, if you've seen Twins of Evil.
It's a bad reoccurring joke. Don't give it any attention.
It's not a reoccurring joke, because I just got it today.
It's a terrible joke.
He got it from the library, so I don't feel bad.
I don't feel bad.
Yeah, don't feel bad. He didn't spend any money
I have this other movie I bought several years ago. It's called The Head That Wouldn't Die, or The Brain That Wouldn't Die. And it was made in the 60s, and it's awesome. It's a cool horror flick.
Then why didn't you get that out?
Oh, I should have. I gotta go. It's over there. I still have it. They wouldn't buy it. They wouldn't buy it at this place that buys movies. Oh no, such a classic. I used to watch horror movies, like weird, shitty horror movies all the time. That used to be my thing. So it's so alternative and cool.
Hereditary.
Oh, I love Hereditary.
Hereda's scary. More like Hereda's scary.
Okay,
dude.
so
check it and see if it's still filming us.
Fuck, Hereda's scary, dude.
No, so I watched Hereditary more recently at home with Chris and our friend Danielle. And honestly, for me, it wasn't that scary. And the reason why I don't like horror movies is I hate jump scares. I hate jump scares so much. It's the only thing that actually scares me in horror movies. But I hate it because, like, it's an unfair scare. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's pretty
much
like
the one thing I liked about Hereditary is it was beautifully shot. Like, everything was beautiful. The only problem that I had with it is it kind of feels like, you know, the last 20, 30 minutes that the tone of the movie kind of, like, flipped.
That's what I
completely.
said.
Yeah. But then what I found, my favorite part of it, that was just really funny to me, but other people found scary, is when the mom's, like, backed up in the son's room in the corner on the, you know, after she's been possessed, and then he, like, turns down and, like, looks away a little bit on his bedside, and then she, like, crawls into the air to get to the next. I was like, if you're possessed by a demon, you don't need to do this.
So listen here.
It was so great.
I'm going to say a couple negative things about Hereditary because I can, and like, why say good things about it? It's a great movie. It's a great movie. I'm going to watch it again and again and again. But anyway, very, very, like, uneasy, very disturbing ass movie. Anyway, what I hate about that movie is, like she was saying, there's like the scene, and some spoilers, where that fucking girl gets her head chopped off, and it's just disturbing and like horrible, and the family's falling apart. Such an amazing sequence of events, such a beautifully scored, like very well shot, perfectly directed few scenes, just great. And then it just cuts to this fucking bitch from what's that show?
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale. That fucking bitch.
Lydia.
Her performance is so inconsistent with the rest of it. She's like a joke. She's like, oh, it's son right on this chalkboard.
No, it wasn't her son. It was her grandson. But
whatever.
I'm not done.
No,
we're just talking about Aunt Lydia.
I'm not just talking about Aunt Lydia.
So that lady is what I hate. She was like one-upping her after her daughter and her mother died. And she's like, oh yeah, my son died and my grand, and it was like it was weird.
No, so anyway, what I'm saying is that the whole movie before that was really well done, really well directed, but like the next half, like they fucking let Toni Collette go crazy. Like the director never told her to, like, hey, stop. There's like this really stupid line, like there's a good scene where she's like yelling at her son because they're like confronting each other about what happened, and she's like, she says this really stupid thing. She's like, and I have to deal with that fucking face on your face.
Your mother. Do you understand? All I do is worry and slave and defend you, and all I get back is that fucking face on your face.
I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you say that? Like, I get it, maybe it's supposed to be like stream of consciousness, but this is like a movie. And then like there's scenes, like, remember when she's like burning the book and she's just ranting and ranting and ranting. I'm like, fucking say cut, just say something, just stop this. And they linger on it, which they did the whole movie, but it works. It does not work there, because like, I told her the first time we saw it together, I was like, they fucking made it into a comedy! This is a comedy! It went from like the most disturbing, like most like intense movie I've ever seen to like a goddamn like a slapstick comedy. I'm like,
as mad as he's getting right now is as mad as he was in the fucking theater. It was hilarious.
And he's been mad about this for like since he.
I watched it again and I liked it more because I expected it. So I was kind of letting it go on a ride, but I still was mad. I told her because like I was like super into it again, and then just like the fucking momentum just like sucked out. And I'm so sad. And like the last like 20 minutes, like it's like a really like good like horror like movie. Like, it's a good horror set piece, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they're in the house and they're all dying. Yeah. Like, that's really good, but it doesn't belong in that movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking belong in that movie.
Like,
now
two different movies.
Now it's like, oh, she's sawing her head in half. There's ghosts and shit. She's flying around. And, like, now all the Satan people are out. And, like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Just stop. If you want to make a Satan-y movie, make us say. I guess it was. And like I said, the second time I saw it, I saw how it was like, okay, this is all a Satan-y movie, but like.
Yeah, and it was everywhere. Like, everything was in the background of everything, and everything meant something, and everything was alluded.
Also, that set that they built, the house, the set, it's beautiful.
It's so good.
That house was so
what a wonderful.
It was really good.
And that
treehouse and the fucking lighting. Oh my god, the fucking lighting for the treehouse, and then the use of that fucking red light when it's coming out of that room. Oh, it looks so good.
It's so well put together because like this, the scenes like flow so well into each other, and like the score like just like it goes from one shot to another into the scene, and there's no reprieve or at all because like and the score is just like pounding, like it just like very repetitive, very like
it's like stranglehold.
Yeah, it's like and then like and that's the thing. It's like and then something shitty happens, and then. I think Toni Collette did a great fucking job in that movie for the most part. There's a couple scenes like unfortunately those stick out so much because the performance was so good before that.
Yeah.
And like even Matt is it Matt Wolf? No, what's his name? Wolf. What's the fucking name?
Nat Wolf.
No, it's not Nat Wolf. It's the other one.
It's not Nat Wolf.
No.
It's his other boy.
It's his brother.
It's his.
The problem I had with the
he's real good
one
too.
Kid is like he looks too old to be in high school.
Yeah,
he looks like he's like 28.
That's why I said to you, remember, it's like, what is that 30-year-old doing in high school?
Like, he doesn't look like he would be in high school. Like, you see him with like his so-called like peers and stuff, and he just looks like he is 10 years older than them.
Whoever played the daughter,
Alex Wolff.
Alex Wolff.
The one who played the daughter, she's 16. Did you?
She was so good.
The same, dude. The framing in that is so good because like when she was like laying down, she's like holding her blanket. You can tell that like has her arms up, so it looks like she's smaller. So in the frame, it looks like her head's close to her arms, but it looks all fucking like fucky.
Yeah.
But like it's really she's just like she's shot so weird because she's like she's a 16-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And she's playing like what, like an 8-year-old or something.
No, she's 13.
Oh, she's 13. Well, she looks like
something young. Yeah, and the way they made her look just abnormal enough to where she, I guess, wasn't attractive looking. She was very like harsh looking. And it just made it so that much more disturbing. Like, just, oh my god, just everything that they did. Everything. It was so good.
What I like is
beautiful.
Chris taught our oldest daughter to do the clicking noise around
Marlon. Oh my god, I forgot about that shit.
Because Chris would be like, hey, Emmeline, Marlon will love it if you don't randomly. And so Emmeline would go up to Marlon and she's like, Marlon. And I was like, would freak out. Yeah, and she still does it sometimes to this day.
So I got the movie Get Out.
We have to watch it. It's very good.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else we could possibly talk about. We've talked for 40 minutes, so.
Yay!
Next episode, we're gonna be watching.
No, we're not doing. No.
Where did I put
no.
it?
Nope.
I can't end this with a good joke.
No, we're not.
There are no good jokes here.